Hey guys, or sorry, just hey you, honestly. Single digit viewers this time around. Well, I was on the drive home from my interview at Chili's. That's right, I'm a college graduate interviewing at a Chili's restaurant inside of a mall. And maybe that was a bit too personal. We can bleep that out, make it sound like an expletive. And I had the pleasure of Touch by Daft Punk coming on, my favorite song. Well, one of my favorite songs for sure, and definitely one of my favorite Daft Punk songs. But I kind of love all of them, so it's not really close. And while I don't know what happened, but once the melody hit, I just started sobbing. And it wasn't sad tears, really. It was very happy tears. Hi, Jethro. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Toby. Hi, Jethro. I don't think you can see him, but my dog's here, both of them. They're both peeing right in front of me, so that's helping a lot. Thanks for destroying the sanctity of this space, you two. Yes, that's right. Wander off and pee somewhere else. So as I was saying, Touched by Daft Punk comes on, starts sobbing my eyes out. Now he's peeing on my plant over. I just put that inland sea oats in right there, under my peach tree. Yeah, thank you. You want to pee on any of my other plants too? Oh, are you gonna add to it? No, it looks like Toby's not going to. All right, now that the puppies are finished peeing all over my plants and my trees. Nope, no, now he is also peeing on the same plant. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, get out of here. Silly dogs. Always peeing on my plants. Anyways, I guess. Thanks, guys. Third time's a charm. Touched by Daft Punk was playing. One of my favorite Daft Punk songs. I start sobbing, start crying. But it was tears of joy. It was I don't know what happened, but it just brought back all the good memories that I had. That song, a specific time in Lubbock when I was with somebody, and that song came on during the sunset. It made Lubbock. Honestly, it made Lubbock look nice. It made Lubbock look beautiful. And love is a drug, a powerful drug, I tell you what. And I just kind of went through a lot of different memories, stargazing, all of these other lovely memories that song brings back to mind. Touch. And a lot of people aren't really into it, but for me, it has a very special value in my heart. And so here I was in heavy traffic on the highway, just laughing like crazy and sobbing. So anybody who must have looked into my window and saw me doing that must have thought that they must have hoped that I was going to get caught and put in a loony bin. I reckon. Um, but it leads me to the lesson today, and that's there seems to be this idea of corniness, right? It's missing. It's whenever you do these things, these nasty, corny things, like call well, whenever you do something like, I don't know, giving somebody flowers, right? That could be considered corny. Calling somebody a really inspired pet name, for example, could be considered corny. Just those classic romantic gestures, or those really, really intimate moments when you are being 100% genuine. There seems to have been a movement at some point to discredit that, to make it uncool, to make it uncomfortable. You see that in our media, how all of these Marvel movies, you can't take them seriously. They don't take themselves seriously anymore. And it ends up being a terrible experience for everyone watching. And for the people making the movies too. And I think it extends out to us today. I think that there's a little bit of a revolution coming in terms of being genuine. Not just with your partner or others, but with yourself. We could all stand to be more genuine. with everything that we do, all parts of our lives. My least favorite part about working in food service, because I've done it for a bit now, several years. And, I like some parts of it, but the part that I hate is the customer service. Now, don't get me wrong. I love helping people. I love making them happy. I love helping them relax. I love that part of customer service. But what comes with customer service that they don't tell you about is you have to be fake. You're expected to be fake. Being honest doesn't give you tips. And as long as we continue to only work and only live and be able to put food on the table because of someone else's generosity, we will always be lying. We will always be putting on that mask to please the customer, right? Please that customer. Don't get involved with the customer. They're just another face. They're just another dollar in my wallet, right? I don't like that. I want to be genuine. I want to be honest with these people. But it's uncomfortable. And a lot of the time, it's not rewarding, right? Sometimes I think that you would probably get more tips from putting on that mask, that fake smile, and lying through your teeth to people. Sometimes I'm honest with customers, and, well, it doesn't work out. And so those few times that that's happened have driven me to essentially force myself to be a completely fake person half the time whenever I'm at work. And whenever you practice that mask, you can get lost in it. You can forget to take it off sometimes, or sometimes you don't even realize you still wear it. You become so used to it. I'm worried that that could change me. It could change how I treat the people I love. And really, it pushes me away from doing food service. Obviously, the tips thing, always having to upsell so that I can get that tip number up. I can pay my bills. I don't want to be constantly advertising or trying to sell somebody on a larger size margarita or some stupid deal like that from a business. I just want to talk to people and just be like, oh, that's all right. Well, I'll get you settled then, And people are tired of tipping. That's the real problem. You got to put on a performance. You got to upsell so that even the minimum tip that, the lower than 20% that most people can even afford anymore, because everyone is sick and tired of tipping. I work on tips. I don't want to tip people, right? But I do. We have to, right? But we don't. If everyone stops tipping, suddenly things are going to get a little upset, right? There's going to be some pain for sure, especially for people like me who need those. But it's not going to last long. People are going to get real tired of it, and people are going to start leaving to work at places where they offer more hourly, because there are places out there that do actually pay their workers hourly. Those places are going to get swamped. It's going to be competitive. This tip economy keeps our wages low. I make $2.35 an hour at most places that I've worked. $2.35 an hour. I might as well not even go to work. Barbers rent a space to cut people's hair in. Servers rent a space to serve that restaurant's food to people just so that they can live off of their forced generosity. I'm getting a little off topic here. Being genuine. Not, in my opinion, coininess is not real. There are only those who are afraid of genuine interaction, like I was. Because I was afraid of genuine, intimate interaction. Biggest mistake I ever made. Don't ever make that mistake. Do not fear being corny. If there are people around you, if you try being intimate with them, genuine with them, and they laugh at you or call you corny or cringy, those are not your people. They're not your people, and they never will be, because those people are not honest with themselves. They laugh at this, at someone like you sharing how you feel, your heart, opening that up to them. It's not right. And I myself have been terrified of being genuine and intimate with people. Completely terrified. That fear of commitment and intimacy driven into me from a young age. On top of that, the fear of embarrassment, of being corny, of being cringy. That used to be a word that we used. I don't really see it that much anymore. But do not fear that. Do not fear being yourself. I know we hear it a lot. Oh, be yourself, be yourself. It's harder than you think. It's much harder than you think. And when you're not yourself, and when you keep people at arm's length, you're gonna miss out a lot on the happiest things in your life. So find somebody that you care about, family member, loved one, friend, and just be genuine with them. You know, open up. You get a feeling whenever you're talking to them, looking at them, thinking about them. Tell them that feeling. Text them, call them. Screw it, call them. Who doesn't love just getting called out of nowhere, right? There's nothing better, no better feeling than knowing that someone is thinking about you. I know I think about people a lot. I know I think about very specific people a lot. I want them to know that I think about them a lot, because I know that whenever they thought of me, it made me the happiest man in the world. And that just goes back to a previous lesson. You want to stop being lonely? Make others stop feeling lonely. Reach out to those people, if you have people in your life that you can reach out to, that you can ask them, what'd you have for breakfast? How's your day going? Just out of nowhere, no reason, just to talk. And it'll make those relationships 10 times better. It'll make you happier. It'll make them probably happier. I would die for some people in my life to just reach out to me. I've been doing the one reaching out mostly for most relationships in my life. And it can be scary, right? When other people don't reach out to you. I know I overthink all the time. Just bite it, bite the bullet, and be genuine with someone. I promise you that you will not regret it. Well, okay. Yeah, I promise you that you won't regret it. Because whether it goes good or bad, I think it'll be rewarding for you. I think that you'll learn something from it. I know I have. Yes, I know I've done plenty of learning the past couple weeks. Far more than I anticipated I would, and far more than I would have liked to. That's not true. I love everything that I've learned. Some of it has been the most tragic news of my life. So much so that honestly, I should just write a freaking book about it at this point. Make a really good. Well, my life would make I guess a good rom-com for starters. If that rom-com was mostly just serious moments, interspersed with the biggest moments of happiness that I've ever felt in my entire life. Love is really underrated, y'all. Been thinking about that quite a bit recently. I know that's probably come through in a lot of my previous work. I don't think I have much else to say. Listen to Daft Punk, cry happy tears, love someone today. Not a person, then maybe you've got a pet. Not a pet, love yourself. That's all. See you next time.